Dorothy is half her sister's age. She will be 3/4 of her sister's age in 20 years. How many years old is she? We have two unknowns here. We don't know Dorothy's age, and we don't know her sister's age. So I'm going to make up two variables for those. I'm going to use D for Dorothy's current age. And I'll use S for the sister's current age. And I say current because they're talking about their ages now and then also their ages in 20 years. But what we want to know is how many years old she is now. So we're going to deal with their current ages. So first we have that Dorothy is, and is in math means equals. It's one of my favorite words. I love the equal sign. So Dorothy equals half her sister's age, so half S. So it's kind of like translating. You're translating from words into mathematical equations. The next sentence says she will be, so Dorothy, will be 3/4 of her sister's age in 20 years. So Dorothy, in 20 years, will be 3/4 of her sister's age in 20 years. Remember that D and S were Dorothy and her sister's current ages. So when they talk about in 20 years, that means we have to add 20 to their current age. So Dorothy's age in 20 years, so plus 20, will be, or equals, 3/4 of her sister's age, also in 20 years. So we want to solve for Dorothy's age, obviously, and we can do this in lots of different ways. But the first thing I notice is that since I know that D is 1/2 S, I can replace D in this equation with 1/2 S, and that's called substitution. So that's the method I'm going to use. I'm going to replace D with 1/2 S plus 20 equals 3/4 times the quantity S plus 20. Well, from here we have lots of options for solving. And the first thing I think about is, really I just want to get rid of this fraction, this 3/4. So I think I'll start by distributing the 3/4 to what's inside my parentheses. So I have 1/2 S plus 20 is equal to 3/4 S plus, and then with the 3/4 and the 20, I can put 20 over 1, and I can simplify multiplying these numbers by cross-canceling 4 and 20. I'm simply multiplying two fractions together, so I can use this shortcut. I'm going to divide both 4 and 20 by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 20 divided by 4 is 5. So 3 times 5 is 15. 3/4 of 20 is 15. That makes sense. Okay, so we need to get all of our variables on the same side. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 1/2 S from both sides. 1/2 S minus 1/2 S is 0. I'm going to bring down 20, and that equals. Now, to subtract fractions, I have to have common denominators. So 1/2 is also 2/4. So I'm going to change 1/2 to 2/4 so that I can subtract these. And then when I subtract, you just subtract the numerators. 3 minus 2 is 1, and your denominators stay the same, 1/4 S, plus 15. Next, I need to subtract 15 from both sides. 20 minus 15 is 5, and 5 is a fourth of the sister's age. So finally, I need to multiply both sides by the multiplicative inverse of a fourth, which is 4 over 1, or just 4. So multiply both sides by 4. 4 times 5 is 20, and 20 is her sister's age. A fourth of 4 is 1. So we're left with S, the sister's age. Well, remember that Dorothy is half of her sister's age. So since we now know her sister's age is 20, we know that Dorothy is half of that, and half of 20 is 10. So that means Dorothy is 10 years old. You could have solved this also by just kind of playing with the numbers, playing with the answers, and seeing which ones would work with the information you were given. But I always love to solve a good algebra problem.